Hello everyone, this is BlindGamer95 or Chris, and I'm back again to do another video. This time we're doing it over the Blind Swordsman, which is it's an audio game that's been out for about a year maybe, or more. I don't know, about a year and a half maybe. Basically you're this blind guy who's fighting people with a sword, and yeah, we're gonna go through it. So you're not going to hear voiceover because I've got it routed through a different device, through a different sound device. So let's open this. This game is for Mac and Windows, so I'm using the Mac version, and I will provide links to both in the description of the video. So let's open this up. And I'll get the alert. Let's open it.
Loading the Blind Swordsman. Press enter to skip.
The road has been long and dark. Roaming the land looking for the magic to get my sight back. My life hanging by a thread in every battle. And every battle a black void. A whirlwind of sound and danger. Ahead of me, at the end of the Serpentine Road, lied the Kaijin Tower, home of a powerful warlock, rumored to have the powers to cure my plight.
Main menu. In all the menus, use the up and down arrows to navigate. Enter to accept your selection, and backspace to go back.
And yeah, they just gave you the instructions. She just gave you all the instructions that you'll need for the menus. So if I go down, oops, wait, this is... Okay, I have to command tab. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna turn off voiceover. Oh, okay.
Story mode.
Story mode.
Survival mode.
Survival, you have to unlock if I press enter.
This mode is locked. You must complete the story mode.
Right.
High score.
High scores gives you high scores.
Achievements.
Achievements, you can earn achievements by doing different things.
Credits.
Credits.
Controls.
Controls.
Story mode.
And then it wraps back. So let's go
Controls.
to controls.
Use the left and right arrows to turn to face the enemies, the down arrow to do a timed parry, the up arrow to attack, the backspace key to abort the battle, and enter to skip the enemy's intro. In all the menus, use the up and down arrows to navigate, enter to accept your selection, and backspace to go back.
So that's a pretty good overview of basically all the hang on, let me make sure I'm facing the right way here. Here we go. So yeah, that's an overview of all the controls that you'll need.
Story mode.
So let's go to story mode.
Degrees mode menu. 180 degrees mode. 360 degrees mode.
We can't play in 360 because you have to unlock it.
This mode is locked. You must complete the story mode. Back to 180 degrees mode.
And I may not beat this because I find that the last two levels are pretty difficult, but let's go into 180 and hit enter.
Faceless enemies awaited me on the road.
Level selection. Level 1. Level 2. Level 3.
So you got 1, 2, 3.
Level 4. Level 5. Level 6. Level 7. Level 8. Level 9. Final level. Back to level 1. Back to main menu.
And you can of course go back.
Level 2.
Now if I try to go to level 2.
This level is locked. Level 1.
So let's play level 1. And for a lot of these levels, you just have to use some strategy. I'll try to explain as we go.
I felt his presence before he opened his foul mouth. Sword-wielding, predictable and slow. I would not die by his blade.
Use the left and right arrows to turn to face the enemies, the down arrow to do a timed parry, the up arrow to attack, the backspace key to abort the battle, and enter to skip the enemy's intro.
You're the blind swordsman, aren't you? I've heard of you. Look at you. Pathetic. You can't see.
So now you hear him walking around, and
You're a fool for coming
you
here.
turn with the left and right arrows.
You're nothing!
I didn't get it.
You'll be my easiest kill for sure.
You have to block
I'm here now.
when they go hit, because it's right as they're about to.
Big mistake coming here,
Attack.
blind man. You're gonna
Okay.
die! How did you do that? You can't see me.
And sometimes they'll run away before you
You're a
can
fool
attack.
for coming here.
Let's see.
You'll be my easiest kill for sure. Yeah! That was a fluke! I'm here now.
So I'm just trying to keep him in the center.
Here, blind man. You're gonna die! You can't see me! What the hell? You're a fool for coming here.
Usually he's pretty easy to beat.
Be my
Let's see.
easiest kill for sure. Bastard! I'll kill you! I'm here now. Big mistake coming here, blind man. You're gonna die! Yeah! You're nothing!
What the heck?
Can't see me. You're a fool for coming here. You'll be my easiest kill for sure. How did you do that?
It's 1:45.
I'm here
145.
Big mistake coming here, blind man. You're gonna die! That was a fluke! You can't see me! You're a fool for coming here. Yeah! What the hell? You'll be my easiest kill for sure. I'm here now. Big mistake coming here, blind man. You're gonna die! Bastard! I'll kill you!
Can't seem to hit him.
You're a fool for coming here. You'll be my easiest kill for sure. You're nothing! I'm here now. Big mistake coming here, blind man. You're gonna die! You can't see.
Because you're supposed to block, and then, let's see.
Yeah! How did you do that? You're a fool for coming here. You'll be my easiest kill for sure.
Let's see.
That was a fluke! I'm here.
Level select. Level 1.
Try that again.
I felt his presence.
Big
Just
mistake
skipping the
coming
center.
here, blind man. You're gonna die! You can't see me.
Make sure I'm. There we go.
What the hell? You're a fool for coming here. You'll be my easiest kill for
There's a
sure.
way to do
I'm
it.
here now.
Let's see.
Yeah! You bastard! I'll kill you! Big mistake coming here, blind man. You're gonna die! You can't see me.
I haven't played this in a while, so maybe that's why. I'm kind of rusty.
You're nothing! You're a fool for coming here. You'll be my easiest kill for sure. How did you do that?
See him blocking and then I'm.
I'm here.
Actually, no, I don't think you have to block. Let me see if I can just
Big mistake coming here, blind man.
kill him before he
You're
hits
gonna
me.
die. Yeah!
Okay.
The sword can be seen by more than the eye. That greedy man should have known that. I moved on.
Level selection. New level unlocked.
So you don't even have to block him, you can just attack when he tries to attack you and you can kill him.
Level 1. Level 2.
So let's do level 2. And, yeah. Sorry if it pans a little bit.
Level 2.
When I heard the chain rattle, I knew death hung at the end of it. A flail, a deadly weapon one should not be eager to preempt. I took a defensive stance.
Here we go.
Any man who who stands before me is as dead as a... Wait, you're blind. You're that blind swordsman. Interesting. You should have lived a quiet life, away from death.
Okay.
You'll find no pity from me, blind man. Die, now!
Well, you can't do that with the other one.
Death menu.
No, souls were lost, but mine remains on this earth.
Retry. You can also press space to retry as soon as you die.
Or you can hit space. So let's hit space.
Any man...
Block that.
You can't see my flail, but you can hear it. The sound of death. This part of the land was not for you. You shouldn't have come. Here comes the pain!
Okay.
My skull could have been easily crushed, but alive I remained, and forward I went.
Level selection. New level unlocked. Level 3.
So that one you just have to block him a little bit and,
Level 3.
you know, attack him. So let's go to level 3.
In front of me was a woman, evil and deranged, but also swift, nimble, and by the sound of it skilled with the dagger. Somewhere in her motions lied an opening for me to find.
At last we meet, blind swordsman. Oh my sisters and I have dreamt about you. But I've got you now. Let's dance, shall we? Looky here. Why? You and me sitting in a tree. No! I'm here! Bad man, you're bad! Your looks are fair with pretty, pretty hair. I want you in bed. I want you dead! You die!
There you go.
Even in madness, when too eager to cause death, you'll only find your own. But I live to take another step.
Level selection. New level unlocked.
Okay, so for some of these, well, like with that one, she would dodge, and so you'd have to move and try to block again from the other direction that she went to. And sometimes she won't dodge away and you can just attack. It's kind of random, I think, but you just have to,
Level 1.
you know,
Level
you
4.
have to time stuff. So let's play level 4.
I could sense a pack of wolves circling me, their hair dressed on their backs, their claws sinking deep in the ground where they prowled. In return, they sensed a weakness in me. My blindness had lured to hunt me down.
Now for this one, you don't even have to block. You can just attack when they are about to attack you. So let's see.
Death menu.
I messed that one up. I tried to block too soon. Yeah, I'm trying this again. Alright. You just have to time it.
The frenzy calmed, the dust settled and the blood dried. Only silence remained and pitch-black darkness surrounded me once more as I continued down the road.
Level selection. New level unlocked. Level 5.
Alright, so level 5.
Through the sound of wood cracking under the strain of the wind came something else. The bending of a bow. Then 3 others. Cowards! My only chance was to survive their arrows long enough for them to get close for a kill.
Got you, blind swordsman! Fire!
So you have to block the arrows. Turn.
Again! Move closer! Arrows! Warriors, we charge!
Die, die, die! He
Okay, block,
Take your last breath!
block, and then just attack.
Prepare to die! Yeah!
Death menu.
Got you, blind. Now!
Try this again. So you can block the arrows.
Impossible! Move in and get ready!
Okay.
Shoot! Out with your weapons! Attack! Yeah! Ooh, yeah! Prepare to die! Yeah!
Ah, it's always right there.
Death.
Got you!
Just takes patience and the right timing. Because you want to time your blocks when they're about to hit. Like that.
Move forward! Ready your arrows! Arrows! Get to him! Kill him! Take your last breath! Take your last breath!
Die, die, die! He
They should have stayed away from me. Instead, their corpses now laid at my feet. I moved on with a growing feeling that all these encounters were not mere misfortunes.
Level selection. New level unlocked.
Okay. Now,
Level 5. Level 6.
play level 6.
My feeling was confirmed when I heard a dozen swordsmen coming at me. Without stealth, without strategy, just a brazen charge toward me. I readied myself and focused on the sounds, traveling in darkness, guiding my movements.
Come on, he's blind! Charge! Kill him now!
Oh, yeah. You're dead. Go. Actually, I think you can kill these. You actually
I'll get him, he's
don't have to
mine!
block these. You just quit parrying
Here I
me.
come, blind swordsman! Die by my sword!
Just attack.
You're not leaving here alive! Taste your own blood! Die, blind swordsman!
Oops. Don't think I was exactly
Death.
blind.
Come on, he's blind!
Yeah, you have to be right in front of him.
I'll get him, he's mine! Here I come, blind swordsman! Die by my sword! You're not leaving here alive! Taste your own blood!
Okay.
Die, blind swordsman!
Once more, I stood while countless enemies remained motionless around me, betrayed by the silence they willingly interrupted with their cries of war. I now knew that forces were against me on this forsaken road, but I had to keep walking.
Level selection. New level unlocked. Level 1.
And again, I'm sorry if I'm panning a little bit, because this is a stereo mic.
Level 7.
Play level 7.
I dreaded the moment when one dead dagger-wielding sister would bring out the others. That moment had come.
Okay.
Standing before me were 3 crazed women on the edge of madness, out for revenge, mixed with some kind of perverse pleasure.
You killed our sister, didn't you? Well, she deserved it, she did. Oh, yes. Now come. You can dance with us. Ah, yeah. You are handsome.
That was easy.
Yes! Play with us! Why are you alone, Swordsman? Look at me! Well, you know how to dance, huh? Don't you want us? We need you.
It's 2 o'clock.
Oh, come on.
Ah, yeah. You are handsome. Ooh, I liked that. Yes! Play with us! Why are you alone, Swordsman? Come to me!
2 down?
Don't you want us?
No, I don't.
We need you. I'll play with you. Why? Why? Ah,
Die,
yeah.
you crazy chick.
Be mine!
There we go.
I had survived this demented torrent of attacks, left wondering what drove this band of sisters down the road of insanity. I left their mangled bodies behind, their savage beauty, all repulsiveness, never to be revealed to me.
Level selection. New level unlocked. Level 9. Level 8.
Play level 8, and this is actually where I may stop.
I felt I was getting closer to the Kajian Tower when I heard a small army marching toward me, the ground tremoring increasingly under the approaching footsteps. The ominous feeling that this would be my last battle sinked my heart and clogged my throat. I raised my shield and sword with shaky arms and awaited the onslaught while they surrounded me.
Listen up! The man standing before you is the blind swordsman. You've heard of him? He has slain countless enemies. Do not underestimate him. But this is his final battle, and here he will take his final breath. Today, the blind swordsman dies, and
Oh, really?
he's yours to kill! Charge!
Take your last breath!
Easy.
Ah!
Or not.
Death menu.
Listen,
I'll get him! He's mine! Prepare to die! Yeah!
Take that!
Here I come, blind swordsman!
I'll crush you! Die now! Take that! You're a dead man! Hey,
here comes the pain!
Die by my sword! Take your last breath!
Yeah, you have to be quick.
Death
Now. It's just a little too slow.
The man.
You're not leaving here alive!
I'll crush you! Take that!
Die now!
Taste your own blood!
Here comes the pain!
Take that!
Prepare to die! Yeah! Die, blind swordsman! Ah!
Ooh, yeah! Die, die, die! Hey,
Prepare to die!
My whole body was burning, every muscle screaming for me to kneel over and die, for my soul to give up. But I kept standing, I kept breathing, and I kept walking.
Alright.
Level selection. New level unlocked.
That was way too many enemies.
Final level 9.
Now, this one is kind of hard because you have to like block him a few times. I think it's 9. But we'll give this a couple shots, and if I don't do it in about 2 or 3 tries, I'm gonna end this.
Level.
I was now standing in front of the Kajin Tower. Somehow, I could sense its dark energy pulsing through me, sending a cold shiver down my spine. In front of me, I felt the presence of a silent enemy, and its cold, yet unthreatening stare. I waited.
The Blind Swordsman, a legendary man on a fool's quest. What you seek will not be granted. My master has no interest in your desires. Your exploits will bear no weight on his conscience. All you wager to accomplish is your own demise. Turn back. Go back whence you came. Wash the blood off your hands and live. That would be my advice to you if I didn't sense an unrelenting fire burning within you.
So, let's
Prepare
go.
yourself, swordsman. Do what you must. Your skills are admirable.
Now,
Impressive.
you're supposed to block him a bunch of times, but it doesn't.
Well done, swordsman.
I don't get.
Excellent.
These levels are just weird. Like the last 2 levels.
Perfect technique.
So you have to block him like off, because I've done this before, and you have to block him like 9 times, but I don't. Huh. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't.
You live up to your reputation, swordsman.
I had it going. Let me see if I can do that again.
Death.
The blind.
So he keeps trying to attack like 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So let's see if I can do it again.
You are skilled.
Come on.
The blind.
Let's try this again.
Your skills are admirable. Impressive. Well done, swordsman.
Oh, come on.
Excellent. Perfect technique.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this one more time, and if I die, I'm gonna quit. Because this is really tricky. Come on.
Death menu.
One more time.
You live up to your reputation, swordsman.
Yeah, you can also press and hold the arrow key to keep moving. Yeah,
The blind swordsman.
Level select. Back to main story mode.
I'm
Controls.
gonna quit. But that basically is an overview of the Blind Swordsman. You know, I think it's a pretty good game. The sound design is really good. The actors are really good. I just can't get past level 9 and 10. Well, I got past 9 once, but it's tricky, and 10 is like impossible for me. But you know, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will be back hopefully pretty soon to do some more stuff. So bye for now.